great as a natural anti-inflammatory. It can also just be a nice little mood booster in the sense of we have some really awesome CBD drinks that have some clean caffeine and some B vitamins in them. So those can also be really awesome as a before or after. We have some nice, really good soft gels too and oils. So we do have edibles and smokables, but soft gels, oils, teas, our magical mushroom protein, those are all really great things for athletes.
T-Bubba Sports Talk coming to you now.
Boom goes the dynamite. Stay tuned for T-Bubba Sports Talk.
Welcome to T-Bubba Sports Talk.
You need to be watching T-Bubba Sports Talk.
I'm ready to watch T-Bubba Sports Talk.
Stay tuned to T-Bubba Sports Talk. T-Bubba Sports Talk is coming to you now.
Courtesy in Lafayette, it's all about the customer experience.
We want every customer to be comfortable.
We want to be transparent.
So you have all the information to make the best decision.
These flags mean that everyone that walks through these doors is family.
The Courtesy experience is getting the things you need from people you know.
Come see us today at Courtesy Buick GMC on Johnson Street.
So what are you smoking, man? What do you got in front of you? I'm going to let Pops ask you that. What do you got?
Bocock Brothers, mild Honduras wrapper. When I first lit it, tasted got a little fruit on the foot of it. Not too aggressive, not too aggressive. This is actually my first time smoking this today, and it's great. There's that leather that you were talking about.
It lights up your palate.
Yeah. Definitely a good cigar.
From our humble beginnings in 1898, right here in England, Arkansas, hometown values were important 100 plus years ago. And although the building is a bit different, and there's a few more people in it, those same values drive us each and every day. Welcome home.
You know, one of our, long-standing traditions here is that nobody sleeps hot. We're authorized dealers for Carrier and American Standard. We have more than one major line of equipment because we want our clients to have an option as far as what they put in. NOLAAC.com is our webpage. We have a lot of information about our company, about the employees of the company, and the services that we provide.
It's a Cajun tradition to drink into the wee hours of the night. And here at LSU, they do that in a party oasis known as Tigerland. That being said, there's one that towers above the rest.
It's called Fred's, and it has a captivating tagline. Fred's, we do the fucking.
On Top Sports, everything's better on top.
Hey guys, welcome back. One Team One Podcast, episode 118. Dog Days of Summer is what we're calling this. Will in honor of you,
not in honor of me,
and all those dogs,
all the dogs out there,
yeah, all barking,
stray and homed,
hot as fuck.
No, humid.
It's not actually. The last couple of days has been way better.
Yeah, it's actually not the heat; it's the humidity.
Oh, thank you.
It's the humidity. What's good? Yeah.
Okay.
We all know about my second sports team I want to start, right? Or no, my first sports team, second one in Miami, WNBA team. It's not the heat, it's the humidity.
Nice. The Miami humidity?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. I like that.
Thanks.
So we appreciate everybody for joining us. If anybody's in there already, go ahead and smash the like and share. We would appreciate that. Go ahead and share that out to everybody and subscribe. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. We appreciate that. Here with Will, obviously, and then Tater Tot is in the house. Pleasure. And Charlie is running the board again, so we appreciate Charlie. We do have one of the OGs of One Team One Podcast is actually here. He's in Alexandria, but he's going to join us now. Jude. And if anybody,
Jude the intern,
there's a lot of people. There's a cult following for Jude out there. A lot of people ask us where Jude is all the time, things like that. Well, here's Jude. Jude is here. He's got an old school OTOP hat too. I like that.
Yeah,
How's it going, Jude?
It's all right. For those of you wondering where I've been, I had to go to China to get the Sinopharm vaccine, but I'm back here. It's good to be back.
Well, we appreciate that.
I don't trust the American ones.
How's your third arm going?
Yeah, how's the vaccine treating you?
My third arm, I've grown a large liking for Yao Ming since I got the Chinese vaccine.
Yeah.
As well as socialist tendencies.
Okay. And I know the last time I saw you, Jude, you were and this is before the vaccine, you were having some problems with your third leg. How's that going?
The third leg, yeah, it's hard to get into the car now, but
Yeah, sure.
Other than that, but
you're learning to live with it.
If I ever get a shift car, if I ever get a manual shift car, I think I'll be all right.
Water can be cold in the urinals, dude. Yeah, for sure. So
be careful.
Are these the old school Whataburger sunglasses you got on too?
Yes,
I remember that day. You remember that day?
I took them from you. I don't know if that was the tailgate where you just didn't eat anything, and so I was like, I can take these from him really quickly. But
yeah, I think you could do anything you wanted to me that day.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Damn.
But yeah, these are them.
Nice.
Yeah, Whataburger. Yeah, we're trying to get them to still be a sponsor, so we'll see if we can get that to happen.
Yeah.
All right,
First ones
Jude.
on the house.
Yeah.
First plugs on the house.
Yeah. Speaking of plugs, we need to talk about not butt plugs, but we need to talk about sponsors, especially Fred's in Tigerland. We got some new shirts that are going to be coming out pretty soon. So Fred's, we appreciate those
collab
guys.
action.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a moose on the sleeve is what we're doing.
Cool.
So I don't know when we're gonna get those, but it's in the works. We have some more hats coming.
I think Jude, is that the Fred's package you're getting at the door?
Instant
Did
delivery.
he got a delivery? Was that pizza? What did you get at the door?
I was making sure the TV was down enough. I was playing something, so.
What were you playing?
What were you playing? Watching porn.
I was playing Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Oh, that's what's up.
It's
those kids.
It's on
Those
the
kids
Switch.
whack off to anything these days.
It's on my brother's Switch. I'll prove it if you want, but
Sure.
that'd be horrible for the content.
All right, so Fred's they're going to give us some new hats as well. So we got some new hats coming. I need to talk to Nate about going to pick them up.
I'll tell you what I'm going to get soon.
What's that?
Is some Bocock Brothers golf gear.
Ooh.
Have you seen their website?
That's
They got
nice.
it all up on there.
Yes,
Yeah.
very good. I'm going to reach out to Doug. I'll reach out to Doug Bocock and see if we can get some gear from him.
Yeah.
We're starting to get a little low on some cigars, so I may need to get a.
Well, you're the only one that smokes them.
Yeah.
So I mean, it ain't we're getting low.
And
It's
you
not
know,
getting
great
low.
there.
and today I just take the top off and you can smoke it in the Jeep
Yeah.
on the way to a sales meeting. It's just I'm living the life. Right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, living the dream.
Yes.
Take the top off, and it's you get in the car, and it's about 116 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a little sun on my face.
Yeah.
But we appreciate Bocock. We definitely need to get some golf gear going. It's too hot to play golf though.
Bullshit, dude.
Unfortunately.
Ain't no such thing.
Did you play recently? Middle of the day or
Me and
anything?
Jack went to the range last night, but never,
Range and playing golf are two different things. Though.
range is harder than playing.
Did
golf.
you play? You go to golf suites?
Went to Legacy?
Oh, that's no bueno.
What's your thoughts on Top Golf? I know it's a little random. But
I mean, last time,
you're a pure golfer.
I went there. The first time there, I was, I paid $70 or whatever, and I was like, all right. So I found the golf. Where's the top though? Like, I couldn't.
Here, I got an opinion on Top Golf. If you play for the Raiders, don't get drunk and then drive down the strip with it.
Okay. All right. This is a Henry Ruggs reference. I'm all about it though because he's from Alabama, but
R.I.P. that woman and her dog.
That's true.
All right, Jude. Thanks, man.
All right, so we do have a good show tonight. No guests tonight, but we are going to be talking a lot about. I think what we're going to do is put the nail in LSU baseball, and this is going to be one of the last episodes where we talk about LSU baseball. We're going to kind of switch gears after this episode, start talking more about football, obviously, but LSU baseball is like hot and heavy right now with like transfers coming in. The portal, Jay Johnson is like killing it right now. And the number one, I guess, addition recently has been Tommy White from North Carolina State. This guy's a freaking beast. Freshman All-American, but also like he's got 2 years of eligibility still when he comes in here. So he hit 27 home runs last year. Was he like 320, something like that, batting average?
He's crushing it. He
Big guy.
Yeah, broke the
Big
record
guy
for freshman.
Dude, he's got a
home
mullet
runs.
like you.
He's murdering it.
Tommy fucking Tanks.
This guy's gonna
Tommy
take over.
Tanks.
He's gonna take over LSU fans. They're gonna love this dude right here. He hits bombs and he hits them far, man.
Tommy Tanks and Dylan Cruz missile in the lineup back to back. And I would assume you're going to have Dylan Cruz as a 3-hole, Tommy Tanks as your 4, to where you can't walk Cruz. You're going to have to throw to him. It's just the murderer's row.
It's going to be bad for opponents, obviously.
Correct. So I want to see Tommy Tanks. I don't know how old he is. He's got to be somebody that can like chug a beer in like 2 seconds, right?
He's
like
not
shotgun.
He's not of legal age, so I doubt
he's younger than me.
You doubt it? You doubt he's shotgunned a beer?
I mean,
look at this guy.
I didn't take him as a rule breaker when I first looked at him, but
he looks like a 19-year-old John Daly.
When he gets to that point, he's gonna crush it.
We'll see at the Purple Helmet, I'm sure. We can't video it. There's not gonna be any proof of this.
There's no.
But yeah, he looks like a guy that I would like to hang out with.
Tommy Tanks is just a great nickname.
Tommy Tanks is a good nickname. Go check out our shirts at oneteam1podcast.com. Click on shop. Cha-ching. I used to have a cha-ching button. Not anymore.
That was Jude's favorite. Jude used to love to just sit there on the soundboard.
That one and the that was my favorite.
You used to buzzer everybody?
Oh, dude, he would just sit there and press buttons.
That's the worst.
Yeah. Jude, in honor of you, I tried to set that up tonight and it would not go through. So I'm gonna have to do some research on it, figure it out. I need you back here to do all my bidding for me.
I can do that. Well, you can always just make the sound like the coach in Grown Ups. If y'all know what I'm talking about.
No, we lost you there.
No, it's been a while.
Actually, I do think I know what you're talking about, but it was so obscure. Okay, so the next big addition for LSU baseball, Wes Johnson.
Yeah, huge.
From the Minnesota Twins.
Just massive pickup.
I have never, ever heard of a college baseball team getting a pro baseball assistant mid-year to come to the team. I've never heard of this before in my life.
Sure.
Twins are trying to figure out who's going to be their pitching coach now.
Wild move.
They're number 1 in their division. I think they were leading the
Fuck
AL
them
in.
That's what I say.
Fuck them Twins.
Fuck them Twins.
Kate Dowdy's probably going to go to them, but other than that, fuck them Twins.
Dude, fuck them Twins.
Okay.
I think they were leading the AL in ERA. He's got
leading the AL,
leading the American
League.
League.
The highest ERA or lowest?
Lowest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, leading with the lowest ERA.
Okay.
We're not going to have him long. I think the only reason he came to LSU, I've been
be
thinking,
a head coach.
Yeah, be a head coach because he saw the scouting director go, he saw the pitching coach go. So you're going, okay, if I just spend a year, maybe 2 here.
Well, it's a couple other things. I think he is getting a pay raise, but also I think there is an obvious difference between being an assistant college baseball coach and being an assistant major league baseball coach as far as the grind.
Sure.
That is a freaking
especially on an older person with a family and kids and all that. You're
away,
never at home ever during the season, and it's not like an MLB season is short by any means.
Plus, with his ties, he was Arkansas assistant coach. He was a Mississippi State assistant coach. He's got a lot of ties to the South. He's probably it might have been. It feels like one of those all right, Nick Saban goes to the Dolphins and then he decides, this is shit ain't for me.
Yeah, it's not working.
And he leaves. But man, what that was to me. That's just on paper. That's a fantastic hire. I don't know anything more about the guy other than that, but I've never heard of that. I just never fucking heard of a college team just snagging on a pro coach.
Unprecedented, I would say.
You're right. Yes.
Another
that was a great word.
Thanks. I've heard it a lot the past 2 years.
Not a little pickup, but the other person that's going to go under the radar, which is insane. We got Vandy's pitcher Christian Little.
Yep.
He's going to be a huge acquisition just in general. He's going to be doing a lot of Friday, Saturday night pitching for this.
He's a guy with great stuff who he's been behind guys like Kumar Rocker and Jack Leiter, obviously.
Got a bunt single against Kumar. Have to plug myself.
Oh, wow. But not only him, I mean, he comes in with like fantastic stuff that's supposed to be like draft like worthy for sure, like high up. But also this kid we got today, Thatcher Hurd from UCLA, also another guy that's going to be high in the draft.
Sure.
And his fucking name is Thatcher.
That's fantastic.
I mean, do you have any thoughts on this? Like the
Mm.
guy's name is Thatcher.
I mean, I'll probably just call him the third.
The third?
Or just third.
Like Thatcher Hurd?
Yeah.
The third?
Yeah.
Third. We'll call him third. I like that.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's
Who's
cool.
on first?
Jude, you have something to
Yeah.
say? You're-
He's kind of, I think him and Stetson Bennett could open up a law firm somewhere down here and do injury attorneys. Maybe instead of like a big truck, like an 18-wheeler, it could be like a, I don't know, cruise ship injury attorney.
Thatcher Hurd.
Airplanes.
Thatcher Hurd, Stetson Bennett.
No, Stetson and Thatcher. Stetson and Thatcher.
Stetson and Thatcher.
Yeah.
And
Injury
associates.
attorneys.
At law. Yeah.
I like it.
Have you been hit by a big cruise
Have you?
ship?
Has your cruise ship had a mass outbreak of COVID-19?
Yeah.
And
You
then
recently floated down
capsized
to
over
Mississippi?
Italy?
You may be entitled to significant compensation.
I like this. I feel like there is a fake commercial in our
Indeed.
future.
Yeah.
These are things that we could do right now.
Yeah.
And then another commercial could be that girl who said she slept with Stetson Bennett and be like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We need to make a fake rape lawyer. That's what we need to do. Like, are you a famous athlete that's been accused of rape, but you don't remember doing it?
Call me. I would know. I'm Stetson
Yeah.
Bennett. That girl,
Yeah.
that girl at the LSU tailgate.
Yeah.
I had consensual sex with her, and then
Right.
she switched it up once I won it.
Did you have consensual sex with a co-ed, and it turns out that she wanted to get the bag and say you fucked her against her will? Call this number.
Call yeah.
555.
No.
It starts with 555.
No, 6969. 69.
Oh God, I forgot about the Stetson Bennett video. If people that don't know what you're talking about, it
Good
was a TikTok
times.
video. It got taken down because the girl said her life was going to be ruined, even though she said the words on our TikTok.
Yeah, and like into the microphone. It was not like a candid thing.
Nobody held a gun to her head.
We held a microphone to her face, and yeah, she said these words, and then once she
I think it
sobered
got
up,
like 1 million views in an hour.
yeah,
and then we had to take it
it
down.
got reposted by like Old Row and all these big accounts.
All right, so baseball. Anything else that we know of?
Yes, I do want to say one thing about baseball. We'll see you in February.
Yes, but are there any other guys that we're looking at?
The Southern Miss pitcher just went in the portal.
Yeah,
Waldrop.
yeah. Charlie, you were saying that you think he's going to Florida.
That's what I heard. I heard a lot of leaning towards Florida on that one.
Oh my God,
that's
Charlie's voice.
that's our recruiting insider.
Charlie's
right there.
voice. Oh my God, you just
Yeah.
I went from 6 to midnight right there.
It's like a fucking Werther's original.
Jesus,
You're so smooth.
All right, so yeah, we are going to put a pin on baseball.
Yeah.
We are going to do that. And if anything else obviously comes up, big news or whatever, we're going to talk about it. But I feel like this is a good time to kind of start switching gears for football.
We're winning it all next year. That's the only thing I wanted to say.
I think we are.
Yeah,
like
I think there's
if
no
we
way
have
we
to, I mean, we have the
That's
offense.
not even a wild tick. Offensively,
if we have starting pitching,
it's over.
like I don't know where that's our problem. That's our Achilles heel was starting pitching and probably defense. But Carter Young, we didn't even talk about him. He's going to be a starting shortstop possibly.
16 home runs.
We were just talking about before the podcast. Where the fuck does Jordan Thompson even see the field? Does he need to go ahead and get in the portal? Like, what's going on? I hate to see that, but
it's
like
a tough thing to make.
Exactly. There's a lot of guys coming in, and it's almost like where do the guys left go? So anyway, good problem to have for LSU baseball. A lot of pitching coming in, which is great. But switching gears, I wanted to talk about football tonight because there was a lot of like Twitter controversy about football the last 2 days. Controversy. And it's more about NIL and recruiting, I think, for LSU. I think if you look at right now, our recruiting like commitments for, I think it's 2020. Is it 2023 is what we're calling this? 2023 class. I think we have 6 commitments And what we're showing on the screen right now is the top 10 in Louisiana, and you can see where I think we only have one of these guys that is committed. Correct? None are committed.
commits,
Okay,
One's a
so
favorite.
yeah, so you have Shelton Sampson is crystal ball to us, and I believe that is I can't read his name off the top of my head, but
Zalance Hurd.
Zalance. Say that again for me, Charlie.
Zalance Hurd.
Oh my God, you sound
Fantastic
so
name.
sexy. All right.
ASMR with Charlie. It's
So
gotta be.
two guys are crystal ball to LSU out of this, but you're saying Charlie, Charlie's our recruiting analyst, by the way now. But you're saying that Tackett Curtis, he could be switching to LSU possibly.
He had a good visit with Brian Kelly and oh shit, who's the new defensive coordinator?
Matt House.
Yeah.
Okay, so you think they flipped him possibly to where LSU could be the favorite now?
No, they probably flipped open the checkbook.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Well, that's what we want to talk about
Yep.
is how much of a difference does it make having a good relationship with Brian Kelly at this point compared to do you have a deal in place and what's the other school offering?
Massive. Back in the days, you used to just get some crawfish. That's how you got Joe Burrow. Imagine
Correct.
now if it was just
Exactly.
money. It's insane.
Like if another team's coming in, and we were just talking
That's
about this,
wild.
Jacoby Matthews last year out of Ponchatoula wanted to come to LSU. A&M came in and opened up a bag, and I think he said it was $200,000. I think the dad said it was $200,000 more than what LSU could offer, and they had to take it. And none of these guys out of state they're not committing to these other schools without deals in place.
No.
So, like, where does LSU fall with that? Are we playing catch up a little bit? Is it because of a new staff that's still trying to get NIL, like get their arms around this? Or is it maybe, you got guys like in this top 10 that we were looking at, you had Arch Manning, which Arch Manning was never coming to LSU. Eli Holstein was never coming to LSU because Walker Howard, and you'd have to know the backstory there. There's a lot of reasons why some of these guys, maybe it's coincidence that they're not committed to LSU, but what's the reasons behind this? I think this is what Jordy started trying to say this stuff, and like I think people jumped on it, and everybody's kind of like freaking out a little bit on both sides of that argument. But there's obvious questions that need to be asked.
I think maybe right now it's the first recruiting off season for football with NIL in place.
Yeah.
Maybe Brian Kelly, and it's Brian Kelly's first year as on the LSU staff, obviously. Maybe he's like, I like what I got right now. I think I can win with what I got right now. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see how all this NIL.
That move.
So the other difference is transfer portal. Portal
massive.
is now. I think the rules of the transfer portal are changed compared to what they were, but it was like where we didn't have to get all these high level recruits because we could just grab a sophomore from another school.
Say, oh, you had a big year at East Tennessee. Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
But I think there is rules now where you can't just go ahead and the guy can't just go into the portal and get immediate eligibility without requesting a waiver now. I think there's a lot of things that are happening now that are a little different than what they were, but it's not out of the realm that you could salvage your past recruiting with good transfers.
What I don't understand with the LSU thing is I saw today, and I can't remember his name. It was a Bengals running back. He's coming back to teach a course at A&M about NIL courses and how for them to go through it. I think with LSU's connections and NFL LSU, you just got to have some of those guys come through and do the talking and try to set up deals for them. If you had, Odell Beckham was handing out money at the championship game. If you had him I know he's playing, but on the offseason, come in, just pay him to come in and have other people try to get them to come to LSU.
I think that would be a great idea.
I think that would be a fantastic way to influence.
Yeah, and Ed Ogeron, for all of his faults, some of his good stuff was that he did bring in all these other guys to kind of be like it was almost like some celebrities on the
Big
sidelines.
Brother type thing too, though.
I don't know how that fits with Brian Kelly and his culture, but I think it needs to be utilized.
I think it's
fucking Shaquille O'Neal is your.
Personally, I think I think the transfer portal by itself without NIL is good, and I think NIL without the transfer portal is good.
Sure.
I think having both of them is kind of
It's a tough thing.
It's a lot.
Slippery slope.
It is. Absolutely it is.
And I think I think one without the other, whichever way it goes, would be better for college sports. Probably NIL.
Okay.
I think NIL. I don't know how you can go back.
Yeah, you can't. No, there's no way going back.
You've opened up Pandora's box, and it is what it is. Now with the transfer portal, I've already heard. I think this is something they're going to do, and this is similar to like Premier League soccer, where they have like transfer windows, where like it's almost like free agency, but they only have like certain windows that you can do it.
Sure.
Same thing with the transfer portal. There's only going to be like certain windows that you can actually enter the portal, and there's certain windows that you can actually like get taken out of the portal. But like after that, you're still on the team.
Yeah.
Like if you don't get taken or if you don't go in the portal, like there's only like finite time, and it's not like anytime. Like right now
it's Anytime Fitness.
Yeah, fucking guys could leave in the middle. They could leave like third down. I don't fucking like this coach. I can go into the portal. That's basically the rule. That didn't happen, obviously, to that extent, but still.
Jude, what are your thoughts on the transfer portal? Being able to just be a free agent all year, 24/7, 365.
Yeah, you need to have some kind of relegation. I would prefer if you had a relegation on
now
transfer
relegation
portal.
is great. I want relegation.
No,
out of the SEC.
Sorry, did I misspeak? I think I did.
Regulation. I think you did, but I want
Mountain
Vanderbilt
West.
to be relegated. Yes,
Mountain West next year. Yeah.
Jude, this is why I gave you a pocket dictionary. Remember, so you could look up words, big words.
I was never given a pocket dictionary. Don't lie on the podcast here. No, but
anyway,
continue your thoughts.
I think
Jude
name,
thoughts.
image, and likeness, and what's it called? The transfer portal should be regulated to an extent. The window. What? Yeah.
Bold take.
Yeah, really.
Let them keep going.
I don't know what else to say. I mean,
So
y'all do a good job of
You
saying
think it
what's on
should
the
be?
mind.
You think both the NIL and transfer portal should be regulated?
Yeah, like the best way to me to regulate name, image, and likeness would probably just be it's hard to do, but say you got to like wait a year to sign a contract for anything. That way,
Here's what I
but you're not going to know if they did though.
Here's what I think: the only money you could be able to make on name, image, and likeness is through an EA Sports NCAA football game. The higher rating you have in that video game, the more money you are eligible to make.
That's tough though, because then you leave it up to the nerds to do it. I think there should be a cap also how much you can pay someone, because that way you can kind of, I don't know.
Is this Jude's mom? I think Jude's mom's on camera. I think that was Jude's mom.
What is he showing us?
This is the NCAA football.
This is
was that your was that your mom on camera?
Yes, she's
Okay.
not on
That's
it.
13. That's the second
This is
last
13.
edition.
You got Robert Griffin and Barry Sanders.
I'll tell you what. I think Robert Griffin's going to do some stuff in the next level.
Yeah, I think he's got a lot of potential.
Yeah,
he was on the cover.
He
just
seems like a guy who's just going to show out on Sunday.
He's like in between like Michael Vick and a Doug Flutie.
Yeah, he's got the pocket presence of
break a leg, Robert
of a pro style quarterback, but he's got legs like Michael Vick,
and
he doesn't seem to be too injury prone.
No.
He's
fantastic at running.
Yeah,
and he loves. Well, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. So speaking of NCAA football,
speaking of Robert Griffin,
so Tate, you've been playing this a little bit more often.
My childhood. If you just show this is my childhood right here.
Correct.
This is not a bold take at all. This will break the record for most video game sales all time, coming from a sports game. Now they could really do extremely well. Or
you're talking about the new game,
the new
right?
one coming out in 23. They're either gonna completely botch it, or it's gonna be the greatest thing ever.
Okay.
And
agreed on that.
What EA, if they screw up, what they're gonna do is basically just have Madden like they've always had it, and just put college uniforms on. I wouldn't really enjoy that. If they just looked at 14 and just did a little bit,
if they just revamp 14,
it's over
to where it's
Dynasty, Road to Glory, over.
Yeah,
Done.
you don't like you have a good product.
Yeah,
that got taken away due to licensing.
Too soon.
It's not because
of Ed O'Bannon.
Yeah.
we did. It's not because it wasn't a good product.
Oh yeah,
It was probably one of the best sports games on the market besides NHL.
Fantastic.
Which is the greatest game ever.
Yeah.
But if they just revamped 14, and there's revamped versions of 14 that you can get.
It's over.
And dude, it's such a good game.
They already they did the revamped versions already. Shout out to them that they put in a lot of hard work doing that to college football revamped. But with that, if they just added like just the littlest touches, like I want college. I don't know how they do it, but like CBS intro, like the music, just add that. Don't even. It has nothing to do with the gameplay. The gameplay's there.
You probably won't be able to get be
not realistically,
ESPN,
but what
right?
I'm saying is if you just made it a little bit more. I mean, we love college football for the little parts of the college stuff. Like I remember, I think it was 13 where you could see Mike the Tiger out in the cage before the game.
Yeah.
Like just the little parts.
Game day. Show me a game day trailer.
Yeah, give me college game. Give me the Corso.
Let me see Kirk Herbstreit.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Let me hear Corso mumble his words.
That's
That'd
what
be great.
I need. Yeah.
Nothing like college football when Corso mumbles his words.
Yeah, that's the first thing you wake up on a
Lou
Saturday morning,
Holtz.
hungover as shit, and it's
Lou Holtz spitting at your TV screen. That's what I want.
Go Tigers. I was more Coach O. But
Jude? What's a better game, NCAA college football or Legends of Zelda?
For the full title is Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. In terms of impactful on my life, NCAA 14. But I really like this game. It's really cool. So, it's not even.
Jude, have you ever played NHL? Any versions of NHL?
I played it one time at y'all's place, and I had like some really good goal, but I didn't like I lost. I think I ended up rage quitting.
Yeah,
but I have played NHL.
Yeah,
I'm not into hockey, dude.
Yeah. You need to get into it.
Okay, so when do we expect the NCAA? Because I may even
2023.
I'm buying a PlayStation.
I might have to buy a PS5 for it.
This is the only reason why I would buy a
It's
like a
fantastic.
PlayStation or Xbox ever again.
But there's no in between. It's either going to be the greatest hit
I agree.
or a botch. There is no middle
because-
ground.
yeah.
There's so much passion for it. If they add any customizations, like I was playing NCAA 2005 on GameCube last night, and I know that sounds crazy, but the features that they had in that game alone, where you can create a sign, create a fan, create a school, create a like. If you add one or two of those, it's over. It's over.
Either they're gonna try to do too much and ruin it, or keep it simple.
Yeah.
How many frat guys are going to be sitting there playing NCAA
All of it.
football?
Everyone who played it as a kid
Every single
will try
one.
it. It is also. I'll still like it even if it's bad, just because nostalgia is going to hit big time when I buy that.
Yeah, it's kind of like eating a brown sugar Pop-Tart.
Indeed.
You know.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh my god!
It's like, this don't hit like it used to, but I know like there's a kid inside me who's enjoying the.
Yes, this is like this is breakfast and dinner all in one.
Yeah.
It's like going to Piccadilly.
Oh, dude, don't get me started on Piccadilly.
Well, let's go back to the Pop-Tarts.
Good memories.
Do you toast your Pop-Tarts or you just eat them straight out of the
I actually
thing?
microwave them 3 seconds.
3 seconds. I like that.
Because if you toast them, they're hot, but they're too hard to chew. You microwave them, they soften up. It's like a donut.
I like it.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what was that, Jude?
I was mouthing hi to one of my friends who's watching this.
Oh, that's sweet. Is it a girl?
What's her name?
What's her name? Jude.
It's not a girl.
Okay.
Oh.
He just commented.
His name's Austin. How cute.
Austin.
Hey, what's in the chat? We got any?
We got any?
chats?
Anybody? Star Hill Stunners is always in there.
Charlie.
It's just
Let's
Jack
see.
Paws over and over again.
Jack
Hey, Jack,
Paws.
get off! Hey, get off our dick, bro.
Didn't he yell at me for doing this one time? I think he did.
Probably.
He yelled at me for doing it, and now he's doing it.
Well, I don't think he's done it in a while. It was like that when we first started. It was 5 in a row.
I think I see T Bubba in there, right?
Hey, T Bubba.
T Bubba's in the chat, so we appreciate T Bubba. T Bubba's doing some big things. Okay, so possibly next year.
2023, I think, was the
Okay.
is the rumor going around.
Okay,
Summer of 2023.
summer of 2023.
God
Perfect. Oh my god, so sexy, this guy.
Yeah.
Jude, you're never getting the board back. Swear
Yeah.
to God, your voice is just nowhere near like Charlie's.
I can press the buttons. He can just be.
And he can just
the
talk?
mouth.
ASMR
Okay.
with Charlie. I think we
Okay,
gotta-
as long as Charlie's talking.
Charlie, I want you to say, you're listening to One Team, One Podcast.
You're listening to One Team, One Podcast.
You
Oh
got
my
you.
god!
Goddamn
Dude.
right I'm listening.
Oh my
Dude.
god! This guy. Ugh.
You just need to read out recruits' names. Just
Yeah.
do that. Make
Read
that an
read
episode.
one like random recruit's name right now.
Go for it.
Dakotas Crawford.
Omarion Miller.
Okay.
Say it again one more time.
Omarion Miller.
Oh,
I like it.
Dude, he sounds like a Hall of Famer.
He sounds like he's got a lot of upside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sounds
Work's
like he's
probably
only
insane.
going to Nebraska for Mickey Joseph. To me.
He sounds like he can probably run a 4.4 at least.
I'm thinking 4.6, but still phenomenal.
Okay,
Turtle.
so LSU.
Charlie, can you read me poetry when I fall asleep tonight?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You know, like those apps, the palm apps?
LSU. We were just talking about New Orleans before the podcast. All of us are going to New Orleans. I know you're going.
Yep. For sure.
Jude, you're going to New Orleans.
I'll find a way. Like,
Okay.
Walk there.
Yeah, I think probably I-10's your best bet.
Should we have him walk there? Just make a
Yeah, I'll start a week ahead of the game.
Sure.
Just walk the whole way.
Jude, we have a couple of ideas that we were workshopping for you before the podcast, and one of them is you're going to be the LSU Hulk. You're going to be painted in all green, shirtless at
Green?
tailgates. Yes.
Yeah.
Like the Hulk.
Spray paint.
You could just pick like purple.
Okay.
No, the Hulk's green.
The
bro.
Hulk's green.
Okay, come on.
You got
Okay.
dysentery or something.
That's not a color, but okay.
You're down with this though? We're
That's
gonna
not
let you
a
do it?
color, or that's not his
I've
color.
never-
That's definitely a
not
color. I've
his-
seen it.
That's not like the color of the LSU Hulk.
No, I'm saying
It's like-
no, but it's your Hulk.
Yeah.
Your LSU Hulk.
You
And
talked
you
to
got
Marvel,
like
it's
some.
good.
You got some purple and gold draws on or something.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's what the Hulk said.
We're gonna think of something next week. We're gonna have something for you next week. We're gonna keep thinking about some ideas for Jude. All right. So yeah, we will be doing some tailgate videos in New Orleans. So I'm getting very excited about this. What will be 68 days?
67.
67 days?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're getting there.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be here before we know it.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yes.
I want to talk about Reddit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The
This
Reddit
is the
post of the week. The Freddit.
Fred it.
Post of the
Freds.
week. So,
Moose.
and if you can see it on the screen,
antlers, I guess,
what
something like
is
that.
what is your automatic relationship deal breaker for you? And if you're in the chat, please submit that in the chat, your answers as well. But an automatic relationship deal breaker. Farting?
From personal experience, and I thought that I would be cool with it. Thought that I could get used to it. I even had conversations with this girl. I was like, I just don't.
Oh, this is personal. We're getting
Oh,
deep.
yeah.
Okay.
This is. Hi, my name is William. I'm a former. I'm powerless against relationship deal breakers. You guys got to say hi, William.
Hi, William.
Hi, William.
Just too much makeup. I can't deal with it.
Oh.
Can't deal with it.
All right, so too much makeup. I know what you mean, but I think there's a line that can get crossed.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
like
have
right
no
eyeliner. This
and I have-
line right here.
Yeah,
eyeliner.
but I like. So is it just that, or is it like
No, it's just like
the
everything.
makeup? Like because there's a line that I don't know how to tell you that you've crossed it because I don't know how the application of makeup
I'll
works.
tell you how you tell it. This is what I said. I was
Okay.
like, you think that looks good?
A subtle gaslight.
All right. Here's something. Do you guys care if they like sports or not?
No, I'd rather them not like sports.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as they don't get annoyed by me liking sports, then that's fine. If they don't like
Yeah.
sports, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if they get annoyed by me liking sports, we're never going to be together anyway. So
Yeah.
that's
Absolutely.
That's
Well,
kind of the way I'll go with it.
And I'll say that because I'm dating somebody that loves LSU football.
That's
and
awesome.
we've talked about,
Good for
okay,
you.
so I think our first real fight will probably be because I am trying to mansplain football to her and she gets upset, pissed off, and it's going to be like a football fight. But I'm not used to this at all. I'm not used to anybody that
Knows
likes
football?
sports.
Cool.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a deal breaker or not.
That's a
Like-
plus, I think. in my
I
mind.
think.
Tell
Like,
me-
what if she's
I feel like for you, a person that likes sports is gonna be okay.
Mhm.
You know, I feel like.
But what if it's like somebody that's like, ugh, I hate football.
Oh, like shames me for it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no.
No,
That's a
okay.
problem?
I'd be like, that's too damn bad. They got a TV in the other room.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you're going to be wanting to watch sports.
No, I'm not
right?
gonna be wanting to watch it. I'm
What if
gonna
she's
watch
like, I don't know if I want you spending your money on betting.
I'd be like, you bring up a valid point.
But I'm going to do it anyway.
I don't know if I want me spending my money on that.
But the parlay.
Yeah.
The Bears are minus
It's only
6.5.
it's only 50 cents.
Yeah, come on.
All right, Jude,
Listen,
do you have any?
Well, I agree with all y'all's. If there's I'm looking
If
at
she
the
doesn't
flag.
play Zelda.
No,
be awesome.
I'm looking at the flag behind y'all. I don't care about the flag, but if there's like a Eastern tapestry or crystals or horoscopes involved,
bro.
Oh,
that's what Charlie.
We
said.
talked about zodiac
Yeah.
signs. Zodiacs.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a Leo? Oh, I can't trust you.
Yeah, I don't even know what the hell I am.
It's not if you're into it. It's if you make assumptions about me based on my sign.
You're an Aquarius? You eat cans?
Oh,
No.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're a
yeah, that's not
Capricorn.
good.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I'm not an aquarium. I
fuck outta
don't
here.
have cancer. I don't wear a leotard. Okay.
I don't think that's what they were saying, but
No,
anyway.
I think that's exactly what that says. That makes more sense than what they're saying.
Oh, I don't know about more, but maybe just as much.
What about
I'm trying to think of deal breakers.
yeah, I'm trying to think of like what if it's like is there anything like clothing wise, like dressing like
I don't
certain
really
ways or anything like that? Nobody has any problem with
Combat boots.
What if she's like a
don't
really,
care.
really, really, really bad driver?
That's on her.
Like,
that's on her.
I just drive. I mean, that's not something.
no,
I
but
would
like, what
do.
if she's like, every time you drive with her, it's like you almost get in a wreck.
I would just drive from then
She
on
can't
out.
park.
Yeah.
She hadn't gotten her oil changed since 2009.
What if she no? What if
I've
she does
dated
not have her
girls.
license?
Oh no!
I've
fuck
actually-
that.
That's
I know
called
girls like that.
illegal.
No, she doesn't drive at all
I've had
because
friends.
she doesn't have her license.
She's from like a big city and she never like needed a license.
That's a little
Yeah,
different.
but she'd never learn how to drive either.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd deal with that.
That's okay.
That ain't-
You're okay with that?
Yeah, that's not a deal
That's
breaker.
not horrible.
This is like that. She's a 10, but she doesn't have her license.
probably an 8. It's not that bad.
Yeah,
she's
right.
a 10.
Yeah,
Still
she's 10 years old. She doesn't have her license.
Whoa.
She's a 9. She's a 9, but she plays Legends of Zelda.
By the way, this is ratings. I don't know. I don't know if I got to specify that. But yeah. Plays Legends of Zelda? Would that be?
Yeah, she's a 9, but she plays Legends of Zelda.
That wouldn't bother me.
The Darkness of the Fall.
All right, Jude, I got one for you.
Okay.
Let's say there's this girl. All right, your dream girl. Okay.
Yeah.
Olivia. Let's say her name is Olivia Dunn.
Yeah.
Let's just say.
Yeah.
Hypothetical.
And her
Hypothetically.
sister doesn't live next to me. Yeah.
Yeah. just for the sake of argument. Okay.
And
He
I yell
winked at
LSU.
this. He winked at the screen.
Whataburger glasses.
Let's just say, okay, but she hates LSU football, hates LSU sports, okay, thinks that mullets are gross, thinks that video games are gross, and thinks if you wear a hat, she makes you not wear hats.
She likes to overprice sushi.
I don't like to wear hats. I'm just wearing it for the logo.
No, I've never seen you
didn't know
not a
that?
hat.
Don't fucking lie. Every
Dude.
time we'd go to a tailgate, every time we'd have a tailgate, I never wore a hat.
That is true.
That's bullshit.
That you like to let it
Pull
flow.
the tape up. When I interviewed the Balcony Bengals, I didn't wear a hat because I did this and you could see it.
I could see it
And
right now.
And
Well,
two,
fantastic.
Olivia, I know for a fact Olivia Dunn dated Theo Milas, and yeah, I'll call him out because he's Canadian. And
Okay,
he had
well-
a mullet.
We're not talking about Olivia Dunn. We're talking about a hypothetical.
A hypothetical person who's also named Olivia Dunn, yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's a creative player. Olivia Dunn.
Yeah, it's a creative player.
Okay,
on
all right.
NCAA
What about
baseball.
this? What about this? What about this? Perfect girl, hypothetically speaking.
Yeah.
She makes you cut off, buzz your hair off.
That's not a good.
Look,
Yeah,
there's
she's like,
a-
I want you to wear a Ben McDonald flat top.
I want you, Ben McDonald flat top. I want
Yeah,
you to look
Billy
like you just
Cannon.
graduated Paris Island.
Yeah, you need, yeah, Billy Cannon,
Billy Cannon,
Heisman Trophy winner,
Uh,
flat top.
That'd be cool for like a week.
I'd
You
rock
know,
the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
there's a million Chinese babies at the orphanage, and
Wow.
and look, I just got back, and
Look, as an
so I think for that reason I'm blacking out.
Are we
Like,
on
people,
Shark Tank?
people are texting me.
As a former
Whoa, wow,
orphan,
what
that's
is
a
going on?
wild take.
And there's a lot of China talk tonight.
Yeah,
I mean,
Jude,
it's
what's
just
up?
a little-
It's the vaccine, I probably.
It's
Yeah,
because
it's a vaccine.
I got the Chinese vaccine.
It's in your bloodstream.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought you rolled through a couple L's over there.
We did have another post that we put on Twitter today that a lot of people started talking about, which was if you had to pick one former LSU football player to have your back in a fight, who would it be? And you couldn't say Sean Jordan. That was automatically disqualified.
Any of them.
Buzzy Heidel.
Buzzy? No, a football player. Torrey Carter is a great answer.
Carter.
Glenn Dorsey
is this in their prime or right now?
I would say in their prime.
When they were at LSU.
At LSU, what former player? Yeah, like
Did anyone say Herman Johnson, the biggest baby in LSU?
Some people said Herman Johnson was 6'8", 6'9", like 400 pounds almost.
Yeah, he was the biggest baby in Louisiana history, I think, when
was
he
he
was born.
19 pounds born, I think?
I thought he was 18, but
18, 19 pounds, just killed his mom's vagina.
Patrick Peterson is probably.
Patrick Peterson.
I'm taking Tyrann Mathieu.
Come
final
on.
answer.
I think so. Dude,
Patrick Peterson?
Just
wait, whoa. Hold on. We can pick any guy, any person.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Sarcastic. I'm going Glenn Dorsey probably for being.
I'm going Tyrann Mathieu.
Glenn Dorsey was a beast. I don't know.
Dare I say Darius Geis?
There was some Darius Geis ones, and there were some Drake Davises in there.
That's
Tim Quarterman.
Some Jordan Jeffersons, obviously for obvious reasons. There was a couple idiots that said Joe Burrow, which was just stupid. And obviously you had your I love the tough like Tigers like Jacob Hester. Oh my God, he fights like a tiger. He gets the third down. I want him in my corner.
What a fullback.
Stupid.
I love
stupid.
I love a good fullback, but not the answer.
JC Copeland.
I was about to say JC Copeland.
JC Copeland would murder somebody.
JC Copeland?
Yes.
It would be a valuable piece of information to know who I was fighting with these.
That's true. That helps too.
That would be a good.
Who am I fighting?
Here's my scenario that I had in my head. You want to know? When I was tweeting it, it was it's going to be me and another guy, and we got like 4 guys are rolling up on us, and I need this one guy to be able to like take out probably all 4.
Do like 80% of the work, 90% of the work.
90. Let's say 90.
Yeah. You take the guy with scoliosis and asthma.
Yeah,
and he'll get the other.
You knock them out, I'll get their wallets.
And and of course I look at let's say it's JC Copeland. I say, hey JC, I got this guy, and I'm looking at the little nerdy guy that's coming up on me, and he takes out the other guys. But that's my thought in my head. Another guy is Michael Ford is very underrated pick because of his.
He's a dog. Yeah, fair.
I mean, I've got to go.
So you have to go the highest DGI.
Yeah,
that's just you've. This is your game, and this is the way you play it.
Yep.
Is you go with your DGI score.
I live and die by the DGI.
Yes.
That sounded like Dr. Seuss, but
No, your poet didn't know it, and it's rhyme time with Will.
Yeah. Thought it was Eric Reed, but it's not.
Eric Reed.
He can hit. It's just the question is if you're trying to kick out 4 guys, you may not go for the biggest hit. You may go for a guy who can.
And is it back then or is it now? Because now he'll just kneel and.
I was
Whitworth. Honestly, probably if you're going 4 guys and like
we were talking about that earlier.
I think Whitworth.
Whitworth in the tunnel. Whitworth knocked a guy out
with a helmet.
With a helmet, yes.
Yeah. I
he
could
was
knock
like,
somebody out with a helmet.
I feel like he took it off and he was like, "Bitch," and he knocked him. he said "bitch" and he hit him.
I bet you did say bitch.
You don't think so?
Not like that.
We'll get him.
He had to be like, "Bitch."
We'll get him on the podcast.
You can't say that word if you're from West Monroe. They'll crucify you.
Bitch.
Yeah, dude. You can't. They got all those hard shell Baptists up there. You're not allowed to cuss.
Says the dude in Alexandria.
Yeah, I know.
Onward.
4 Catholic churches. Thank you very much. That I've attended all of them.
Yeah, on the same Sunday, you just separate them for the 4
hours belt of the boot.
Yeah, I do a round trip.
Respect.
Okay, so
that don't happen.
Cecil Collins got some answers.
Okay.
Got one answer, and it was from Matt.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
He has been to prison, so
Yeah, I'm sure he's gotten in fights.
What about Perilou?
Perilou,
I thought he had just
he never
stole
got
a
in a fight.
laptop.
No, that's
Like-
Cam Newton.
What did he do?
Perilou snuck into a casino with a fake ID, and he got drunk at the Varsity and jumped up on a car and was like smashing out a window or something. And
Very
this is like back to back
Leonard
weeks.
Fournette of him.
Leonard Fournette. Leonard got a couple of votes. Fournette.
Matt Flynn.
Matt Flynn got a vote from Will Blackwell. Will Blackwell voted for Matt Flynn on Twitter.
15.
And Matt Flynn responded and he said, "This is the only answer, is me."
Yeah.
And the reason why is because Will said, "Well, Matt looks so nice that nobody, and he looks so cute and adorable that nobody would want to touch him." So it's kind of like a reverse psychology situation.
Yeah.
Well, then in that case, I'll take Trent Domingue.
Okay, but you also said Kobe Delahousse on Twitter.
You
right?
don't. You just blew the cover, but okay.
Oh, why? What did I say?
You
What
just,
did I do?
you just revealed who runs the account.
Yeah.
Arkevius Mingo.
Oh,
Hold on.
Arkevius
I
Mingo.
have some tweets to delete on a burner account.
In case you ever want to run for office or something.
Yeah. I don't think I've done anything to.
Are you running for presidency, Jude? 2024 is coming up.
Eventually,
35.
I will. Yeah, I'm not 35.
He doesn't
Eventually,
even have 35 followers.
I have
Yikes.
87 actually on that account.
How many?
I think I have 87.
Oh,
damn!
How many do you have on LSU on top, Charlie?
89.
Oh, oh my God! And a sexy voice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's like
he probably
92.
just pays a bunch of Indian people to follow him.
Wow.
Damn.
That's oddly specific.
It's a bunch of people working at the call centers out in Pakistan following him.
Why you gotta say that?
And they're like tweeting at like 16-year-old girls. They're like, "Hello, baby girl."
You know India and Pakistan?
All right,
Oh, no,
that's
I'm
why
not
we
gonna go
moved.
there.
That's why we moved.
Okay, here we go.
Not even the same country. Anyway.
All right, so
same thing.
anything else? Anything else we got? I don't think that's all we have. I think it's all we have, huh?
They released the basketball schedule.
Fuck them podcasts. So this was kind of a playoff of what was happening the last couple of days, where podcast drama is going on all over the place, and people are criticizing Brian Kelly, and I don't think he deserves criticism right now. I think that there's
Me neither. I think Brian.
I don't. I really don't.
Best TikTok dancer this side of Mississippi.
Well, I don't know.
Who's on the other side?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
What do you mean?
Who's on the Mississippi?
Also,
You know,
Baton Rouge.
nobody ever
like-
talks about who's like on a barge or something.
True.
You know, that's a big.
That's
That's
a
a big
valid
river.
question. That's a valid question.
I'm saying, let's see how this motherfucker does on the field, right?
I agree.
Before we
It's-
criticize him on any
So
play,
game one, yeah.
we
wins Trump anything. Like,
right.
yeah.
And we needed somebody that was going to be organized to come in for this fucking fiasco that we just got rid of last year.
More organized, less horny.
This guy's going to be coming in straight
Follow
shooter. And yes, you can criticize how many recruits that you have in June, but like that's not necessarily how many you're going to have in August. But if it's this way going into the beginning of the season, that might be something we can kind of talk about. But
Yeah. It's also not going to be instant success. Jamar Chase was a 3-star. I mean, Justin Jefferson, I don't remember the exact star, but it was not a 4 or 5
2-star, I think.
Yeah, so you got to let these guys develop. Give them at least a 2. Everyone hates to do this because it's recent, but give it a 2-year, 3-year gap, and then we can start judging.
I mean, how many 5-stars have there been that
are tanked? Tate Martell.
The only reason you know their name is because they tanked and they were 5-stars.
Yeah.
Other
Hootie
than that,
Jones.
no, that's a
Hootie.
sandwich place.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hootie Jones. That's a hot chicken place in
Yeah.
Nashville.
Yeah.
But to counter that a little bit, Alabama is getting recruits. Well, have always gotten
They're getting
recruits.
the best athletes.
But it's only
Yes,
year
but-
in, year out. But
But
that's,
they also have the
that's Bama.
coaching staff in place to develop these guys. And I feel like now we have a coaching staff in place to develop the guys. Now we need to get the guys in that are going to be at that high level. And if you're trying to rely on 3-stars to come in and just develop them,
No,
I don't
sure.
think you're going to compete in like national championship level that you want to get.
Give
at.
Kelly
I
3
think-
years.
But I don't think that's the end game either.
I don't think so. I don't think it's an end all be all. The stars mean nothing.
I think it's how player development, and to be honest, I mean, this is going to sound like I'm making a joke, but how much dog they have in it, how much they want to go in and just put the work in.
Do they want to win, or
do they want to work?
NIL
A
stars?
lot of 5-stars are entitled. Sure. They don't want. They think they should.
Oh, for sure.
They
Get
should.
the bag,
they show
get
up
out.
and say, "I'm good enough already."
Especially if they're getting paid to come to college.
Yeah, these 3-stars be like, I've been working my whole life. I'm gonna continue to work.
That is a great point.
I want the ball,
and that's something that we haven't talked a lot about with like NIL. Is like,
to win.
do you feel like you're going to have a change of some of these guys' character?
Yes,
where they're getting
paid.
They're getting paid now before they even come to school to go to the school.
Oh, massively.
And they feel like they're entitled more than they were before.
Or they feel like they made it. And
they were already probably entitled.
They're
feeling
like,
entitled.
my work's done. I got to go play 12 games a year for 2 years, and I'm in the league, first round pick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go party. I'm going to go do this. These 3-stars were like, man, I still got to earn my starting spot on this team this year.
That's why Nick Saban hates it. I mean, that's why he did bad with the with the Dolphins, because you can't use the same mindset with college kids, because now the wide receiver you're coaching is now making more money than you are.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tough dynamic to really work out. In college, it's easy because you just you have to listen to a coach. Now the problem is, if I'm making $10 million and for some reason you bench me for someone else, I'm out unless the rules change.
Yeah.
I'm gone. I have 10 mil. You get it regardless. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So I'm dipping.
And I don't think these guys are thinking, oh, well, this coach has been there for me and he's going to get me to the pros. They're just not thinking about that stuff.
That's why the players matter. If you have Odell and you have guys coming in going like, the reason people are going to Jacksonville State is because of Deion Sanders. I mean, literally, Jackson State. The reason they're going there is because of Deion Sanders. If you build up that, we have NFL LSU. If you just keep showing them, presenting them,
and Barstool Sports,
if you use that though,
and Brittany Renner,
we're joking about Barstool. If Barstool really wanted to do something, I mean, I don't know what the rules are with that, but it's enough influence.
Well, Travis Hunter, that's how they got Travis Hunter.
I don't know. Deion Sanders speaks louder than I think Barstool ever will.
No, he's just loud.
That's just my opinion.
He doesn't actually he didn't actually sell that kid. Dave Portnoy and the boys bought that kid to go there.
I don't think so.
Otherwise, you'd have guys at Michigan and Wisconsin getting a shit ton of money from Barstool.
Yeah, that's where
all
the big guys went.
That is true.
Barstool is pro Big Ten.
They have gambling money.
Yeah, but they have Deion Sanders that comes on the show all the time.
That doesn't matter.
That doesn't affect.
Dave Portnoy, Big Cat, all those guys in the Big Ten school.
Jack in the chat was talking about DGI, and he said Eric Gilbert 0 DGI.
That's true. His
0.0. I mean, poor kid's probably got some mental issues. Think he was on that mojo.
Yeah, for sure he's on the mojo.
He's probably got some severe mental scarring from that.
And now he's going to be at Georgia this year. You know what I want to do the next couple weeks is
I feel bad for him.
Is I want to make a list of guys that have transferred to different schools that you don't realize that they're at those schools, and we're going to talk about those guys and like go over a list of like Spencer Rattler at South Carolina, Bo Nix at Oregon.
He may not even win the job. I'm hearing
at Oregon.
He may not.
Bo Nix is going to
win
the
rumor,
Heisman,
but he may not.
I think Bo Nix is going to win the
Heisman in our
if he said that and Sam was here, do you think Sam would be upset?
Sam would be standing up pointing at
This is what Sam would say.
This
is what Sam would say.
Sam would
wherever you
Sam
are,
would
Bo Nix is trash.
Just put the helmet on, line it up, and play football.
Even
because that's all he said.
That's what Sam does. Sam acts like we're playing. He's like, let's put the helmets on.
Did Sam even play football? He's never even put the helmet on.
I think he did play football.
No, I think he was right guard in third grade.
Okay,
no, I think he played some wide receiver or cornerback or something like that.
I don't know. I've played catch with him. I don't think wide receiver.
Yeah, I've seen him run, and it's
a lot. I played.
Like I said, it's like when you watch him run from behind,
out.
it's like Cam Newton's little brother that's all bow-legged. That's what it looks like.
It kind of looks like he's getting electrocuted. And like running away from the shot.
Shout out to Sam though. Yeah, love the kid.
All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up tonight.
Yeah.
Been a good show. We appreciate you joining us, Jude, from
no problem, boys.
Middle America or Middle Louisiana. We should say
Louisiana.
The insole, baby.
The 318, as some folks call it.
Yeah,
it's like the last.
Do you
place
say
318?
Do you say 318, 31 great? Do you say that?
Not really. I just
you don't like
say
that?
Alexandria. No, I don't care. But like, it's like the
Alexandria
last.
Alec.
It's Alec. I don't know why, but yeah, I like to say that I've been to the library of Alexandria, and it's just like the public library. But they're like, oh, like the place in Egypt. It's like no. That's the best
Nice.
Alexandria joke I got. Yeah, that's how I pull the hose. Is telling them I go to the Library of Alexandria.
Oh, there's
That's a
nothing.
flex.
There's nothing to get the
That's a
hose
flex.
more than telling them a good Alexandria joke.
No,
Let me
yeah,
tell you.
that's how the women love talking about the library.
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah.
One last random hockey talk, but it is the blue
Oh,
ball
shut
player
up.
of the year would be Perry for the Lightning. Has played for 3 separate teams, 3 different years. Has lost the cup 3 straight times. So
Yep.
Wow,
it's tough. But
That's
Stroke of
tough.
bad
I'll leave it
luck
off
that
with
guy
that.
is.
Yeah.
Stroke of bad luck with the Blue Balls Player of the Year.
Yeah.
You get that?
Yeah.
Anyway, we appreciate all of our sponsors. We appreciate everybody that's joined us in the chat tonight.
Appreciate you.
Thank you all so much. But Fred's, Bank of England Mortgage, Ounce of Hope. We have River City's Total Maintenance. I see it on the screen. T-Bubba, we appreciate those guys. Bocock Brothers. We're going to get some gear from those guys soon, too. So, again, appreciate all y'all. Charlie, appreciate you for running the chat.
Of course.
Tater Tot, we got Will, got little Ellie Mae, the One Team One Podcast mascot. And it has been One Team One Podcast.
Shout out Fred.
Logging.